sorry, sir.
Perfectly alright. It's perfectly alright.
Where shall I drive you, sir?
Let me see. Let me see. It's early to go in for next session. Suppose you just drive around anywhere you like.
Have you seen all the campus, sir?
Yes, I think so. I was one of the original founders, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that, sir. I guess we'll have to try some other road. Of course, I knew he was a founder, but I knew also that it was advantageous to flatter rich white folks. Perhaps he would give me a large tip, or a suit, or even a scholarship next year.
Anywhere else you like? The campus is part of my life, and I know my life rather well.
Yes, sir.
I feel as lucky to be connected with it as you no doubt do yourself. I came here years ago, when all your beautiful campus was barren ground. There were no trees, no flowers, no fertile farmland. That was years ago, before you were born.
I listened with fascination, my eyes glued to white line dividing the highway as my thoughts attempted to sweep back to the times of which he spoke.
Even your parents were young. Slavery was just recently passed. Your people didn't know in what direction to turn, and I must confess, many of mine didn't know in what direction they should turn either. But your great founder did. He was my friend, and I believed in his vision. So much so that sometimes I don't know whether it was his vision or mine. But of course it was his. I only assisted.
His voice was mellow and loaded with more meaning than I could fathom. As I drove, faded and yellowed pictures of school's early days displayed in the library flashed across the screen of my mind, coming fitfully and fragmentally to life.
That has been more pleasant and satisfying to me than my own work. It has been a pleasant fate indeed. Pleasant fate. I hope yours will be as pleasant too. How far have we come?
Just about a mile, sir.
I don't remember this section.
I didn't answer. I was thinking of the first person who would mention anything like fate in my presence, my grandfather. There had been nothing pleasant about it, and I had tried to forget it. Did you see that, sir?
What was it?
The ox team, sir.
Oh no, I can't see it for the trees. It's good timber.
I'm sorry, sir. Should I turn back, sir?
No, it isn't much. Go on.
I drove on, remembering the lean, hungry face of the sleeping man. He was the kind of white man I feared. Finally, I overcame my fear and asked him, "Sir, why did you become interested in the school?"
I think it was because I felt, even as a young man, that your people were somehow closely connected to my destiny. Do you understand?
Not so clearly, sir.
You have studied Emerson, haven't you?
Emerson, sir?
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
I was embarrassed because I hadn't. Not yet, sir. We haven't come to him yet.
Oh. Well, never mind. I am a New Englander, like Emerson. You must learn about him, for he was important to your people. He had a hand in your destiny. Yes, perhaps that's what I mean. I had a feeling that your people were somehow connected with my destiny. That what happened to you was connected with what happened to me. Yes, you are my fate, young man. Only you can tell me what it really is.